Hello, I'm Vika Kusnuriaya.
I'm Detalia Rahmadani.
I'm Ana Nur Faizah.
I'm Khairunisa.
We are from State Islamic University Sayyid Ali Rahmatullah Tulungagung.
This is a video of our project entitled The Indonesian Ministry of Environment and Forestry stated that total plastic waste in 2019 was estimated to reach 9.52 million tons or 14% of total waste in Indonesia. According to the previous research, it was discovered that high-density polyethylene plastic, or we might abbreviate it as HDPE, had material properties which is harder, stronger, opaque, and more resistant to high temperatures. However, the use of HDPE plastic requires further study regarding the effect of other plastic waste addition towards its material properties with improvisation.
Therefore, this research came to combine HDPE plastic with polyethylene terephthalate or PET to project paving blocks in order to get stronger and better quality of the materials.
In addition, for economical and environmentally friendly production process and product, we propose the green technology included in the production by involving smoke filtration using activated carbon as potentially useful materials in air pollution trapping and removal.
Tools and materials for making blocks include tools: plastic roasting machine, shovel, black paving mold, welding machine, blower, water tap, gas stove. Materials: PET and HDPE plastic, activated carbon, water, sand, aluminum, cement.
This research methodology began from literature study on several references. Then the PET and HDPE plastic walls were started. This plastic involved in starting process with destruction before combustion process inside chimney filter system, which was including activated carbon material as the filter media. Therefore, the combustion smoke from the plastic processing made incapable to pollute the air. The plastic melting process was placed on stirring tank that can be opened and closed to fill the plastic waste as material, and for checking the completion of the melting process of the plastic materials. This process used properly gas stove, which placed under the mixing tub for efficient and environmental friendly of the heating and melting process. Smoke from the melting process will rise to the channel and will follow the circulation towards the filtration process. This is the proposed gas filtration chamber design with activated carbon. There are two layers of the filtration chamber, where each layer has holes for air circulation from the smoke production from plastic waste melting inside the mixing tank. At the top of the filtration chamber, there is an outlet for the filtered air. Activated carbon materials were placed inside the filtration chamber as shown in this video. These are also an illustration of air circulation from the melting materials to the gas filtration process.
After every plastic waste were melted and mixed, the faucet on the bottom side of the mixing container can be opened and the melt of mixed plastic will be directly used together with a proportion of sand and cement as main material in paving block production.
The mixture could directly printed with the proposed paving block mold than present. After that, the molded mixture and as paving block stayed under sunlight about 24 hours. And also, it dried with the flowing winds together under the sunlight for faster and efficient process.
The adsorbent we chose was activated carbon instead of other absorbents such as diamine, because an activated carbon absorption control absorption and chemisorption. By that reason, the absorption of the plastic air pollution as carcinogenic and dangerous pollution would be more effective and efficient to reduce the hazards and dangerous pollution. The smoke from melting and combustion pollutants were absorbed through the surface and pores of the activated carbon physically and chemically.
Large size activated carbon has limited
absorption and absorption capacity, and also the amount of pollutant limit to be bonded with the large size activated carbon. In contrast, the small size activated carbon has more absorption and absorption capacity because of its large material surface. Therefore, high amount of pollutant could be bonded with the smaller activated carbon, and it's being more effective to be used.
Among the figures, we can see that on the figures, the paving blocks with large sand particles have large and numerous air pores, whereas in figure I, paving blocks with smaller sand particles have smaller and fewer air pores. Therefore, the most soluble sand particles for the manufacture of paving blocks is to use the small sand particles because of its flexibility to accumulate the white space inside the mixture materials. In figure I, the comparison of more plastic than sand causes the paving blocks to have more white space than is being the air pores. In figure B, the 50-50 ratio have fewer air pores than on the figure I, while in figure C, the 25-75 ratio of plastic and sand have fewer air pores as white space. According to the results, the balance ratio or 50-50 ratio between the used plastic waste and sand was being the most compromised composition for making paving blocks with good binding between their particles.
In graph A, we can see that the smaller the sand particle, the stronger the paving block produced by the comparative strength test. In graph B, it's been seen that the ratio of plastic and sand of 25-75 has the highest strength than other ratio. From here, we might consider that using the smaller particle size of sand as the main materials and its ratio between plastic waste and sand, which is 1:4, could produce good binding and comparative strength of the paving block with high durability.
Air pollution control efforts could be done by using absorbent materials in filtration process, which we choose the activated carbon in this experiment because it has amorphous carbon structure as graphite, which has numerous pores as internal surfaces for carcinogenic plastic air pollutant trapping. Moreover, its interlative phase space conducted the carcinogenic air pollutant to be bonded on their outer surfaces, so it has high absorption and absorption capacity with the anions, cations, and molecules, both as organic and inorganic compounds. Besides, it would capable for both as stable and radical compounds, either in solution or gas form.